everyone, and welcome to our very first stream for City Tales, our very first video. Here I am with Remy, he's the game director here at Irregular Shapes. I am Alize, aka Jest from time to time, and I am the community manager. We are a French studio based in Paris. Currently, we are 10 people, and we opened since 2022, and we are published by Fire Squid. We are creating a little city builder game. We want to make a very chill vibe, a very relaxing vibe, and we want to have a creative aspect to this kind of games with small narrative twists that we will present later and that will come more in the early access of the game. Here today we are going to present the demo of the game that is going to be available during Steam Next Fest and probably later down the line.
Yeah. Good, thank you, Alize.
Yeah. How about you talk a little bit about what you want to present with the game and what were your intention initially? What were the ideas behind the game? And after we will go into the gameplay a little bit.
Okay, we welcome everybody. We are on City Builder, as Alice say. City Tales is, let's say, a creative and relaxing, chill, good vibes type of City Builder. Yes, we have deep economy mechanics, but as you will see, we focus on more the spatial challenge with some organic vibes that you will discover when we will play this game. And with some narrative twist, because you will not be alone in your task as Liege, but you will be accompanied by some companions that will help you to build your dream city. And we will see that more in details in a few moments. So I think we can go directly.
So we prepared a little video of one of our gameplay. First, we start with an early game, and then we will show a little bit of a more advanced city and a more advanced mechanics and economy. Let's go into.
Yes, let's go.
First, okay, this is the menu. This is great. Starting, the settings looks awesome.
Yeah,
you're gonna click. Perfect. Yes.
Good. So
good clicking. That's really good.
So we are launching our first game. So it's exactly the games that you will be able to play if you play our demo right now on Steam. And as you will see, we will jump in good vibes, art direction, enlightened medieval age, and we are welcomed by our advisor.
He looks kind of familiar for many people.
Yeah.
I think many people recognize him.
Yeah.
I wonder
if you have the hint, you can share. Come on our Discord to see if you have the good hint. So the beginning of the game is to as a lot of city builders, you have to build an economy to build your city because you need some resource. And so we begin by humble starts, and so we need some woods, which is, let's say, the base resource to build your city. And so the advisor told us that we need to build our first shelters, and for the first shelters we need some woods, and so
we're placing this first woodcutter's cabin.
Exactly. And at the end of the woodcutter's cabin construction, you will see our first big, let's say, mechanics, which are the companions. So basically, what the advisor told us is that to work, the building needs companions. So at the beginning, you have 6 companions. And here in the game, I will pick Jadit, who I think, yes, Jadit, to help us to cut the wood.
Yeah. So we can see that they also have this little dialogue that is personalized. It's just a small glimpse of their personality because we are keeping the narrative and storylines for later.
Mm.
But if you assign a different companion, they will tell you something different.
Yeah, exactly. So here you have a small dialogue with Jadit. You will know better Jadit. So, and what is important in the mechanic of the game is that the building to work at the beginning need companions. But the companions will be able to automatize to make independent this building to work by itself without the companions. But we will see that later. So basically, your companions are really important in the economic gameplay to feed your building at the beginning.
I see we had a few people arriving at the
Yeah,
town hall.
yeah. Yeah, so we have seen the companions, and now we will see a second big pillar of City Tales, which is how you build your city and how you build some districts. So basically, we wanted something very organic, totally gridless, and so you are free to form your district shapes as you want. And the district is then after divided into plots, and each plot at its irregular shapes, and it's also the name of the studio. And like that, we are our first shelter that is built in our district, and so the advisor is happy. And with the shelters, with your inhabitants, you gain golds each time you have a new shelter, and each time you will improve your shelter or habitation. We will see the improvement a bit later on the game. What we have built that here is sawmill and a weaving workshop to craft more advanced resources that will be needed later to build more advanced building. We will see that. So here in the lumber mill, we see that we can transform woods into planks, and here foliage into foliage ropes. And so I've assigned some companions inside this building, so they are able to work.
Yeah, the interesting point is that they basically progress as they work in each workshop. So we've seen that the one that work in the lumber mill will work in transformation, and that's how they will gain experience and levels. And then we will have a sort of an RPG type of mechanics for them.
Exactly. And so you can specialize your companions to a specific area, and so they will be gain perks and will be able to boost your economy in some area.
Yeah, here I'm pausing a little because we are going to place our very first well, and it's one of the biggest. Well, it's going to start one of the biggest mechanics of the game.
Yeah, exactly. So we have seen 2 pillars, and here is the third pillar of the game. So the first one was the companions and the narrative. The second one was the zoning of the district and this kind of organic spatial organization of your city. And the third one is, let's say, this civil building that are service building that provide some kind of influence area.
Yeah.
And here we see that, for example, to improve the shelter, we need to be in range of a church, so a chapel, and
Nice.
a wheel.
And what?
And here a marketplace, because each shelter is part of the organicity of our game and have specific needs. And so here we see that basically we need three kind of buildings: the chapel, the wheel, and the marketplace.
It will also be a little bit different for the resources that you need sometimes too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's on the low part of the panel you see. Here you need berries and deer meat, but sometimes it's different resources, and this is part of the design of the game. So in a few moments we'll see how it works. So basically we are building a wheel, and our let's say favorite advisor will explain a bit more how it works. So basically, it's by influence, and we will see that in a moment. So you have placed a wheel in the district, and so the district is spawning this circle around it, and giving influence to other districts. And what is important to know is it's not building by building, it's district by district. So it means the center of the influence is not the wheel, but is the district inside which the wheel is. And if the influence is given to another district, it's the full district that gains the access to the wheel. So here, for example, in the shelter, we see that it gains the wheel access, but we still need the chapel access to improve it.
Yeah, we also saw that we placed fisherman huts very quickly here at the top at the river because our little shelter has a lot of needs. They need berries, they need fish, and they also need deer meat.
Yeah, exactly. So I've placed a fish cabin, a fisherman cabin. I
Fisherman,
don't
I think it's
remember.
called. I forgot.
Yeah, and so we will also place a gatherer cabin and a hunter camp. So the gatherer cabin to collect some berries, and the hunter camp to chase the deer, poor deer, and to have some mates for our hungry inhabitants. Yeah. So I've set up the economy. Basically, I will have all the resources. Do not forget, as we are in the early game loop, that you need to assign some companions to your building. And what I will do here is to build a second civil building, which is the marketplace, to prepare the
Yeah.
update of my shelters.
And basically, the advisor here is telling us that it's going to take 2 plots, as all civil buildings are taking currently. So sadly, we need to move some of the population. They're going to be a little
Yeah,
bit mad. They're going to stay at the town hall for a little bit, and then probably move back to a new house that we will build later.
yeah. Don't
But
don't worry.
they're
We are
fine.
not. They are fine. They are fine. We are on a chill game. Yeah.
It's still
Yes.
something we are working on. We don't bully our citizens.
Yeah, and so like I've placed wheel and marketplace, I say okay, it could benefit to some other district. So I try to build here another district. I can move the point, you see, to adjust. Be sure that I have all the plot I want. And here you see with the circle that the district have access to wheel and the marketplace. But I still have not my chapel, so I will try to build a chapel. But here it's a bit tricky. I wanted to have the chapel to give to the district I've built last, so I will try to put a new district here,
Yeah,
and we will
maybe
see
try
if
to
it's
reach
in
it.
range. And it's in
Oh.
range. It's in range. Surprisingly, I know the game.
So
So
currently the range is 40% of the districts that are next to it.
yeah. Basically, you need to that the circle cover 40%, 40 and between 40 and 50% of the district to give them access.
We
So
are
you don't
still
need to have all the district inside. And
Mhm.
as Alice wanted to say, we are currently working a lot on this mechanic, and huge improvements are coming. But we would be happy at least to have all your feedback on this mechanic, which is really a strong pillar of the game. Right now, in at the stage you will be able to play in the demo.
Yeah, so pausing our gameplay here, you are showing the progress of this building,
Yeah.
which is, I believe, close to be autonomous.
Yeah, exactly. So the white progress bar that you see at the top, where I point my mouse, is the progression bar about the autonomy of the building. And when the progress bar is full, it means I will be able to assign Judith at another place, or leave Judith here, because as Judith will gain some experience, it will also boost the building.
Yeah, so we can see. I don't know if you're going to show. Yeah, we like that's what you're showing there. Is that there's another progression bar, and this is tied to the companion's
Exactly.
skills, especially gathering.
Yeah, and so basically you see that in gathering, Judith at the stage is level 1. When the blue progression bar will be filled, it will go to level 2 for sure. And we have this small icon for the level 2. In fact, we will gain bonuses in production of 1. So it means the production cycle will take 1 time less. And a full production time is 15 seconds. So it will take 14 instead of 15.
Yeah, so
So
this
it will
is
be a boost.
also in progress as we are implementing the companion
Yeah.
system even more and giving them like more space to
Ex-
exist with the narration
exactly.
and etc.
Exactly. But really, it's the idea was to be less restrictive than in some city builders where you have to place your full population everywhere, and that's why we narrow it to the companions. And what's more, we wanted to have big cities, and having big cities means you can't handle to move all your 1,000 inhabitants, and that's why we narrow your game with your companions that help you building your city.
Yeah, this is looking quite good so far. We have
Yeah, you see, I have my it's my
oh,
start.
it's time to upgrade now. So
Yeah, so I have all the influence and all the resources, and so I'm able to upgrade the houses.
are you
And
going to do a? Oh no,
ah,
you are interrupted by Judith.
ah,
Judith has something to tell us.
our favorite advisor is coming.
Oh yeah, so
So
that's what we were talking about. Is that they're going to
exactly,
explain
yeah,
building is now autonomous. Here you can see it with the little arrows, and he's telling us that Judith has gained experience. Well, not level 2 yet, but soon.
so yeah,
And now we can maybe assign her to something else now
yeah,
that the building is autonomous. It can work
yeah.
without a companion.
So for the moment, I let Judith to the
Yeah,
woodcutter
are you
cabin.
going to upgrade everything at the same time? I like when we do that. It's really satisfying.
Yeah. And so our favorite
Yeah.
advisor told us 5. So
I like to do it from the town hall as
yeah,
well. Like it's really satisfying to just go it.
yeah. So basically, now I have not enough resources, but when they will
Yeah,
come back,
you were
we will be.
stopping your streak. That's fine.
Yeah, and you see, it's the cottage are better than the shelters.
Yeah, we can see the difference. Like they are definitely bigger. We are also adding more decorations in the current build that we are working on.
Mm.
So it will be more colorful. It more lively.
And
livelier.
here you see really the organic vibes. Each house is close to the other one on terms of art, but you see each one is truly unique. They are not the same, and it's part of the immersion of the game. Yeah, so we are continuing our quest, and now that we have make an habitant and a habitation going from level 1 that are the shelters to level 2 which are the cottage, we will try to go to level 3. To let you know, we plan to have 6 level of habitation in the game. For the demo you can go until level 4, and level 5 and 6 will come a bit later during the early access. And so here to go in level 3 you need more resources and more influence zone, so you have to set up a bit your city, and a new challenge is coming.
And this will also become clearer as we add also more narration systems. Like we can see that the quests are coming, and that the advisor will explain how it works, and so on.
Yeah. So here it's interesting. No, not yet.
Not yet, because we need to assign someone, and everyone is busy.
Yeah. So here you see it's the first one interesting loop is that at some stage you will have more production buildings than you have companions. So you will have to make choice, and it's part of the game. And so for the stone quarry, you need to automatize this building. So you need a companions, so the building is able to work. And so you can pick one companions that is already working on a building, but who has already gained his autonomy. Like that, every building is working.
Yeah, so we chose Judith because she has level 2 gathering, and her building was the first one, so it's already autonomous.
Yeah. It's like that. The stone quarry will work a bit faster. Will improve some houses. Also improving. Yeah. And what is important is you see at the top right, improving houses give me some goals. And so here I will place my first field. So the field same than the rest of the game. It's not square. You can shape truly the way you want your field. So I have placed a linen farm.
Yeah, because we need linen
I need
to
some
make ropes, and
exactly.
then here to create the rustic tavern, and then we will need milk to create. I forgot
Porridge.
what's the name. Porridge.
Porridge. I need milks and wheats to make some porridge. That will need necessary to.
So it's time to create some farms.
Yeah, exactly. So here I think it's the wheat, and I will also set up just after the cow farm.
And we can see that we technically have 3 fields, but actually a bit more, because one is the production building and another slot is reserved for improvements.
Yeah. That we will see later in this
late game. Yeah, what are we going to see?
So again, so farming is a new perks. It's a new area. So every companion is novice, let's say, on the farming. So I have to make choice which one I want to specialize in this area.
So right now we see that the deers are still walking our roads, but
They like roads,
there will be they will not be in the on the roads later, I swear. But that's interesting because we see that our
I love this screen.
yeah, we see that our citizens are basically creating those little roads.
Yeah.
It's
So
really
part of the
cool.
organicity of the game, the roads are formed by the back and forth of your villager, and at that certain stage, it will remove the grass and put some dirt and forming the houses, the roads. Sorry.
So here I think we are going to place Rustic Tavern because
Exactly.
it needs to be in range of
So water access and faith access, so
yeah.
chapel and a wheel.
Choosing
And
where?
yeah.
Here.
So here.
Okay.
And my cottage needs also some a pharmacy and a performance stage to be improved. I have placed a performance stage. I will place a pharmacy later, because for the pharmacy I need some linen robes that I do not produce yet.
Yeah, and the Rustic Tavern is one of the needs that were required by the quests that was given by the advisor.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You see, we need to produce 10 porridge, to have in stock 10 porridge to fill the quests. So I'm expanding my city. Not respecting the road. I see that.
Yeah, we are the.
I need to reshape.
We like urbanism, and it's changing.
So here I have my Rustic Tavern. So again, it's a new area. It's a food specialization.
Yes.
So
yeah, and we need to carefully choose which building is already autonomous.
Yes.
Here we can see that we only have Misha that is working on a building that is autonomous, and the rest should stay there for now.
Yeah, and here we have seen an interesting move, which was quite fast, but I have assigned first Rowena to the Rustic Tavern. But when I have opened the stringing workshop, I see that Rowena is already level 2 in craftsmanship. So I have preferred to take Rowena, put it in the stringing workshop. And so now I will come back to the Rustic Tavern to assign a new companion, which is not Rowena for sure. Probably Misha.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
It's the only one free at the stage. Yeah. Yeah. So here I have placed a new district. We see. The advantage is close from the chapel, it's close from the market square, the wheel, so it has already all the access.
We have our very first civil building that is already to be developed.
Yeah. So here, in fact, each civil building, service building, you can call it the way you want. No, we call them civil building. They have 3 different levels. And so here it was the first time we upgrade one, so we upgrade the market square to go from level 1 to level. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not a Rustic Tavern, it's a tavern.
It's creating another sort of resource.
Exactly. So the first one was porridge from wheat and milks, and the second one is fish with berries, surprisingly with berries and fish.
Is it an actual dish? Did you make it? Like actual fish and berries?
I think we have to make a try at the studio.
I think we need to try it. We should at some point create I don't know, a cooking type of content, and then we will try all the dishes that we have in the game.
Let us know in the comments.
So starting with fishes and berries. It's an
I,
interesting.
I'm not sure our game designer will be happy with all
I
the
mean,
ideas that I have.
interesting recipe.
Yeah, enjoy it. And yeah, so last stage to go to level 3, I need some tiles. So it's a new production, let's say line. To make tiles, I need a tilery, but the tilery needs some clay to work. So first, I will place my clay pit to be able to collect some clay. So again, my tavern is ready. I need a companions. Only Jadit is working on a building which is autonomous, so I pick Jadit.
Companions are basically jacks of all trades. They can learn everything. They're really good and
Yeah.
really helpful.
But you will try to specialize them.
Yeah,
And
it's
here
at
you-
some point it's going to be better to specialize them because you will want them to be more efficient.
Yeah, and here you see me planifying a new district. I try to be in range of the chapel, so like that's this district has the full access. Because the market is also here, the wheel is also here, but the chapel was the further building. And normally this district has all the access in it.
Who's, Alberic probably then.
Yeah, and it's good because Alberic is already a level 2 at gathering. I know, yeah, actually.
Yeah, you signed Alberic, I think.
I was not sure. Okay, and yeah, I will be able to place my gallery in the last plots available. And Tyree is the last piece to be able to improve my cottage to level 3. Because we see that I'm quite running low on gold, so
Yeah,
hopefully...
we need more people.
Yeah, we need more people, meaning more golds. And improving houses is also a good means to have golds, remember. And that's why you have really this pillar, this third pillar of, let's say, spatial challenge, how you arrange your city. So here we see on the screen, the cottage has everything set up okay, only missing the tiles. So we will wait
patiently waiting for the tillery to be built.
Yeah, and so constructions, I think I will.
Are you going to choose Misha? It's good.
Yeah, I think if I remember well. Yeah, okay, I see that I've enough forage, so I will stop the Rusting Tavern. Yeah, it's a big move. It's a big move, but
wow.
wow. And I will come back later for the Rustic Tavern. So we see that there is an alert on the Rustic Tavern because, needs some companions to work.
Okay, interesting choice that you chose to favor the level rather than the autonomy of the building.
Yeah, it's up to you. There's different players. And here I have more tiles, so I will upgrade for the first time.
Wow.
A cottage from cottage to townhouse.
And then we can see that the fences changed at the same time as we upgraded the house.
Exactly. You will see there will be a bit more massive than the cottage.
Oh, and as you get more tiles, all the smaller cottages are just ready to get upgraded.
Yeah, because everything else is set up, all my influence zone.
Who are you going to choose now?
But I want to put Jadit because Jadit is also is working on another tavern, so on the same specialization. But the tavern is not ready yet; it's not autonomous. So I will wait Jadit to automatize the tavern, and I will move Jadit from
and
the
you
tavern
want to keep the others working on farms because there's
it's a good question.
It's a choice. Okay, I think it's a good choice because farming, there's not many farming buildings right now, so you want them to improve in farming. So if you keep them there, even if the building is autonomous, they're going to gain levels.
But to be honest, I don't know if I've thinking so far what I was playing, but yeah, cool. And here we will go for our third town houses, which is the goal given by our favorite advisor.
Yeah, right now we only have double speed, but we maybe plan to have more, because I've seen some people asking about more speed.
Yeah, and
the advisor wants a larger office.
Yeah, he wants always more. But as we are a good lord, yeah.
You really don't want to assign anyone, but
no, I just want
you really had the plan, and
yeah. So we see our third town house. Okay, the tavern is autonomous.
Let's go.
It's ready. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Good.
So now basically what we're doing is that we are upgrading all the houses, so we get more gold, because the city hall is asking for 100 gold to be upgraded.
Yeah, to leave some space to our advisor.
To have a village hall. No, a town hall, a village hall upgraded to a town hall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so here I try to place my, let's say, last district around this small town center, because it benefits of lots of influence area.
Yeah, right now it's still pretty much building in circle, like like a actual town would kind of develop.
If you come back in the past, especially in the medieval age, it was like nucleus cities.
Built around the well, then the church.
Yeah, and it's this kind of feeling we wanted to
we are seeing the
magnificent co.
But yeah, that's basically what we wanted to recreate. Very organic.
And we have our town hall. So the town hall give us also an additional companions. So there is some event in the game that where you will be able to gain some companions. They will arrive later with more, let's say, narration vibes. And so here you have it's only a start, but we have a kind of, let's say, first beautiful cities.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm doing my favorite.
You're going to give us a final tour of this small city.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So cool. The shape at the bottom makes a little heart for now. It's going to fill in later, but right now it looks like a heart, so it's cute.
And so you see, it's exactly this kind of vibes we wanted to give our game here. Yeah, in the cozy, chill world. You have played some, I don't know, half an hour. You have already a small village setup.
We want it to be satisfying enough that you have results quite quickly, but at the same time enough challenge to keep going. Then we'll have this narrative aspects that will come to keep you engaged in the game and with the companion story.
We wanted to have this kind of start where you have this beautiful let's say, organic, small village, quite fast. You have a satisfying construction of your city, but it's only the start. You know, it's the goals. You have a huge map, and the goal and your goal will be to have, let's say, very large medieval cities with advanced town center, more rustic faubourg around your main, let's say, location. And here you see, so it's only a hint of what the huge city you will be able to build in City Tales.
It's just a small town center for now, but
Yeah,
okay.
Even just a village.
We can
And
jump
so we
into.
will come back later with a more advanced city. We'll see a more advanced city with, let's say, what you can achieve already on the demo. Where if you play around 2 hours, I would say. And you will see the first final buildings, which will be tier 4 houses, and the castle, which is, let's say, the end buildings of the demo. So you see that I have a lot of more peoples here. Again, the city.
We can see that you have more advanced houses.
Yeah,
Look bigger.
around 1,800 people, so quite a lot with castle.
With the castle.
Yeah, and so here my idea. So I've already, let's say, quite an advanced city. I can upgrade some houses from Tana houses that are level 3 to Manor, which are the houses of level 4. And I will try to expand a bit more my city. So first I see that I'm running low on wheat, so I will place a second wheat.
That's also what the upgrades of the townhouse are going to give you. This.
Yeah, you will be able to expand further and further.
It expands the range where you can actually create districts.
Yeah.
So create.
We have not seen that a lot on the first game, but you are in a limited range from the town center at the beginning. And so here basically I've upgraded
upgrade everything. We can see Agatha, and it's my favorite companion.
And quite advanced in construction. We see level 4.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. So I think Agatha is one of the last companions we gain. Oh no, it's
the
the
Llewellyn is the last one, but she's the. Well, I don't know what's the word in English, but the one before the last one.
So yeah, I'm trying to set up a new, let's say, new start to expand my city in this area. So I will basically try to expand my city in this area near the castle. And I will also try to expand on the top of the hill. Because I see it's so I try to plan, let's say, some district as a center where I will put my services. And I will put my habitation around this, let's say, small center to maximize the effect. Yeah, so I see that the range is quite far, so I think I will place here one wire.
Yeah.
Some kinda big habitation district.
We see that we have the boars just running around.
Sorry, boars. Now it's habitation.
Now it's our domain.
And later you will have, let's say, more animation about the tree fallings.
Yeah, we are implementing more animations, more even for those empty districts. We already have those little props that are showing that it's still
Yeah, yeah.
in the
So
work.
we are working a lot on the art direction, but I hope you already like what we can propose in this demo. Remember, it's only a very early stage, but for the moment, we are quite happy to be able to present already this result for the demo, and I hope you will like it.
Yeah, I can say that the game has already changed a lot bas- from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
demo to the closed alpha that we had a little bit before that. Um, and we are going to improve based on feedback that you're going to give us and anything that you are going to give, like suggestions, would be also important. Even if we can't guarantee that we are going to implement them, they're very
Certainly.
valuable because we can see that you have passion for the game as
Yeah,
much as we have. Oh, we
yeah.
can see this because it's really cute because the cars are moving.
Yeah. So it's the Verger Apple Yard.
It
Yeah,
is
you may
it is the
correct.
verger.
It's the Verger. So we are French
We
French
are
team.
very.
You see my beautiful French accent. So yeah.
I have we all have, both of us have accents in in our names, so they know we're French.
Yeah. You know, we are French.
It's very French.
Sorry, we can't. We
Oh,
can't.
you see that the
Yeah.
cathedral is a work in progress yet, but
Yeah. So I have my church. So I really like this small, let's say, small town center. But it's not really town center, but you're
yeah,
small.
you basically that's
center.
how you build basically. You create small town centers and you build around it.
Yeah, but there's many way to.
Yeah, that's
I
interesting
mean,
because that's basically not what I'm doing. I just
yeah.
create a district with shapes I like, and then I place things to improve them later.
And so here we see the houses level 4, which are, let's say, very
They're
luxurious.
very fancy.
Yeah.
They're made out of gold.
And later you will have level 5 and 4. So maybe the visual of level the current level 4, the visual will be a bit move towards the level 5 or 6. But we wanted to display you some fancy houses in the demo. That's why we put it on the level 4. And I really like this castle. So it's procedurally generated from, let's say, some 3D, let's say, collection made by our artist team.
Yeah.
That I really like the way they spawn. And here we see some, let's say, training fields.
Yeah,
So for the moment, there is no animation with population in it, but it's something that we are currently developing in the studio.
Yeah, also
to
you
add
will
some,
be able to create more buildings like the castle, but later, when we release the early access, we'll have more elements.
More buildings, a bit more resources.
So basically, what we have for the future in the early access is we want to give more challenge to some players that want something more challenging in terms of economy, but we also want to give the opportunity to be more creative for those who just like me, just like to build things and have pretty cities.
Yeah.
And also this big part that we haven't touched yet, well, not at least not too much, that is the narrative storylines for our game.
I didn't want it to have just a sandbox, city builders. So for sure you will be able to play City Tales with some box mod, but I wanted to have also a story, and a story that you can also replay, because each time you will be able to discover new things, make choice, new branching in your narration. And so through this branching, you will discover a bit more about the story around your companions, their goals, their hidden goals, maybe. And yeah, it's really an important part that I wanted to put in the game. Yeah, so here you see I'm trying in this game to improve.
Yeah, upgrading the little townhouse that might be jealous of the very big manors that were next to them.
Yeah, and I'm trying to build this new big district composed of small district at the top of the hill. Yeah. So what we can say more a bit final words to finish this stream with me playing in the background. Yeah, so we are happy to present you this demo. Really, it's quite nice, you know, to put finally our baby in the end of few players. So I hope you will enjoy it. For sure, and keep this in mind. It's not finished. It's not a finished game. It's only a demo. But we have already put all our art to make you, let's say, go through an enjoying moment playing our game, and I hope you will appreciate it as much as we appreciate our game. Do not hesitate to make feedback. You can make feedback through the game. You have let's say a feedback form, or joining the Discord.
Join the Discord. We have a few people. Everyone is lovely, and I want to see all the screenshots. And I also want to see your screenshot on social media. Would be great.
Yeah. You with this game you can make incredible screenshots. So please make your best shot. Share it on Discord. It's really pleasant as a team to see that. Yeah. And on the background, what can I say is we are working about the build that you test. It's let's say a frozen build from, let's say, beginning of January, and so it's already let's say 2 months we are working on what will follow next. So please keep in touch. The goal is to release in early access during the year. We will will announce soon, let's say, a more precise planning.
Later.
But
It's a
later,
secret.
but-
It's a secret. Roadmap will come later, but
Yeah.
we can give, I don't know, maybe small hints of what's coming. Maybe.
Yeah, so small hints. So for sure, and it will be the most important. More narration bits, a lot more around the companions. So it will be, let's say, that will be the most important part. Second hint is on the city expansion. You will be able to have other town center in the map, so you will be able to expand your city at larger scale, and you will have some other let's say mechanics like exploration of the map, like decoration of your city, like improve castle in the gameplay, because here it's only, let's say, a final building which is decorative. And a lot more. We have plenty of idea for sure, and do not hesitate to give yours, because sometimes it could be really interesting and give us idea to fit with our games. So do not hesitate.
Yeah, we can come back to us for the final word. Thank you for watching this video or stream, whether you are watching on Steam or on YouTube. we are very happy to present this demo, and we hope that you will like and share your feedback and experience with us. Join our Discord and share your screenshot. Thank you very much. I'm doing this maybe in your hearts like this. Smart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye, everyone. See you soon. See you soon in our Discord.